Hello and welcome to our little D&D adventure called Fools and Fate. I'm Daniel, your dungeon master, and before we get into tonight's madness, I want my players to introduce themselves as well as their characters.
Hi, my name is Katrine, and I am playing Adeema Strongjaw, a level 5 Goliath fighter.
Hi, I'm Tare. I'm playing a level 5 human wizard by the name of Orpheus.
Hiya, my name is Alex. I'm playing Baast, Beastmaster, Ranger, Goblin, Elf, with my Vulture companion.
Hi, I'm Marianne. I play Wren Shadeleaf, a Lightfoot Halfling, and Druid, also level 5.
Last time our band of fated, our adventurers, they managed to avoid an owlbear and started on their trek up towards these mountains. They set up a little camp, and during the night, some of the party has spotted a little light. In the morning hours, when it started to get lighter, some even spotted some smoke trailing from about roughly the same area up in the mountains. And today's episode is going to start as sort of the morning comes to and everybody starts waking up, and as you're all sort of sitting there eating some breakfast, getting ready for the day. And I'm just gonna let you take it.
Did anybody else see them lights during the night, or is it just me and my piercing gaze?
I didn't see anything. It must be your magnanimous, amazing vision, sight.
Magnificent, but we'll go with that. Yes,
Good,
sure.
fair enough. Well, I mean, yeah, did see it. Not taking that away from you, of course. But I'm
Bet
not
you saw it
super versed.
first.
Sure. Well, yeah. We'll go with that. Although I'm not super sure of this area. But that's roughly where we're heading, or is that kind of like a detour situation? I'm half asking the party, half asking the DM.
Yeah, it is because this you guys just know that is up in these mountains, and it is sort of on the way towards peak. It wouldn't be a massive detour. It wouldn't add,
Okay.
maybe an hour or two depending on the paths you find, and maybe you think that potentially there might be a way that's a little more direct, but there's something there, and it wouldn't be out of the way, to put it like
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Orpheus is scanning the horizon and finally picks up the smoke. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, my sharp eyes noticed the lights, but I didn't bother mentioning it, so I'm for sure your very attentive eyes also discover them. Probably worth checking out, wouldn't you say, on our way? I mean,
It's directly in our path, is it not?
it is, and we do know that there are other fated in these mountains as well.
Yes.
Orpheus. Orpheus, what do you know of these mountain ranges? Do you know anything of the area? Do you know anything of the people?
Well, not much. I mean, Adeema might know more in one
I
sense.
look very, almost insulted.
Well, sure, but he reads more.
And I'm like, I need a minute.
You didn't.
You're technically
No.
right. You could drop the more, but yeah, sure.
You didn't say
Well,
that.
he reads.
I'm like,
Now listen, you go on intuition. That's a separate type of skill.
I'm
Orpheus needs more help getting to where he's going,
I'll
whereas
go
you have
to-
it all
to
internally to your
I can let
expertise.
you
Yeah.
know, sir, if I wanted to go to the Wizards College, I certainly could.
I mean,
Could! Damn it!
Yeah, very ancient
Sure.
mountain
Yep,
ranges,
yeah.
so you can see.
Okay.
They sharpened a lot by the geological unstableness for a couple of 100 million years back. Predominantly granite and some other harder stratosphere stones. And you generally find the most common animals you'd expect for such colder northern climate.
Okay. And
it would surprise me if many people actually lived full time so high up in the mountains as that, but we certainly could find, like, I don't know, hunting lodges, Maybe some...
Maybe some shepherds?
yeah, some shepherd's hut or something like that.
Yes.
do-
Maybe goats?
Does
Daisy?
Adeema
Daisy?
know about this mountain range at all, except for being now
Um,
voluntarily insulted?
I mean, this far down south in the mountain, you don't know these specific. You know the range very well, but that's more of the more northern parts of the actually harsher, the more dangerous parts, and not these that are all the way down in south. You just know that in these parts there's no giants. You know, non-roaming bands of giants or wyverns or something called a ramaras, which is a large serpent, almost like a centipede-like creature that's born of flame that lives on. That's not here.
Wow,
So
yeah,
what's the
okay, so
problem?
yeah, there's nothing of importance in these mountain ranges. The only thing of importance, I shout when I've gathered myself, the only thing of importance is Starry-Eyed Man. We have nothing to worry about. There will be no interactions with anything except for goats.
Does anyone want any crushed nuts on their yogurt?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I don't mind.
Thank you.
Some type of trail mix.
Some nice hot
Granola.
tea.
Alright. Well, I reckon we might
Steers
not.
into his tea. Steers over to Wren's goat.
I reckon we crack
I
ahead.
wanna... No, I'm going through that. Can I see that? Can I do a perception on that?
Roll a perception. Sure.
Nope, I don't think. Oh,
Well,
18.
Hey,
Yeah,
18.
you can see the glasses between. That's he's.
What?
This.
Some milk, 2 lumps of sugar. Everything perfect.
You can have milk if that's what you want.
Ooh, excellent. Wouldn't have
I'll
some
just
sugar
take out
really.
some flank. Oh, I might actually. I don't know. I have a lot of shit in my bags. Can I have 2 lumps of sugar?
Shouldn't have
I
shit
don't-
in your bags.
I don't think you would.
Important.
I don't think you would have, refined sugar, but you sure have something
Honey?
that's sweet,
I'll just put it in and just yep.
Yeah.
Ah,
Raw honey.
delicious. It's important to try to find the little luxuries when you're traveling rough in the wilds.
I'm sorry. I actually thought you had bad intention towards her. I'm sorry. I'm just a little protective.
Do I hear
Milk
this?
you can always have.
What?
Oh yeah, Adeema, I don't. Since you saw an owlbear of that, I don't think even if being offended, you wouldn't trail off too far off, because
No.
the party wouldn't manage without you for too long.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not that
Yeah.
offended. She's
Yeah.
more. She's just feels like.
She's just
she's
right behind the rock, just
They don't know greatness if it punched them in the face, and then I'm back in the room
punch them in the face.
and punched in the face.
Well, then we got ourselves a decent
Pack
enough
up.
breakfast.
Faded ones, we are wasting daylight. I point
Yes.
towards the mountainy cliffy thingy.
I roll my eyes and I keep. I start walking.
Yeah. Ranger, lead the way. Isn't that your motto?
I just go. I've rolled up my bedroll and kind of my very Spartan kit together.
And I have a huge backpack, and I have all Adeema's shit. And
Oh my shit!
Yeah, just like Bilbo,
Yeah, you need a Sherpa. Go
clanking.
to the mountain.
Maybe
What kind
no.
of day is it?
Hmm?
Is it a nice weather day?
I was
Can
about
I-
like,
can I-
I don't remember what day of the week it was, but yeah, no.
No, but what kind of, weather-wise, is it...
Yeah,
Why is it
otherwise
important?
it's nice weather. It's not it's a little bit clouded, but you can see some breaks of blue, and the clouds are white, so there's sort of no danger of rain or anything like that anytime soon.
How long is the walk, the track?
Well, I would like the ranger to roll a survival check for me.
For sure.
Coach is long.
11.
11.
Oh, great. It's gonna be Donner, party for 4.
After a little while, you've checked out what you believe are some options, and in viable options, if you're going anywhere towards where the light is, there is a path that would be the quickest, and that involves, but it does involve sort of a climbing phase. So there will be some ability checks, a little skill check to get through there, or you have to go actually around, and that would take a few hours, and you might not get there until closer to nightfall.
All right, so I kind of relay this. So we have two options really: quick, potentially cumbersome and difficult, or, well, long and more safe, I guess.
For me, mountains are in my veins. I say we go straight up. Why not? We are heroes, and we don't diddle-daddle.
You want for a little climbing?
I would prefer the easier route, but I'm not sure how much time we have, with how much head start Starry-Eyed Man has. And if we're gonna check out this hut, which might or might not even be part of our quest, perhaps it is prudent to take the quicker route.
Yeah, I mean, if we do the quicker one, we will hopefully get there before nightfall. Otherwise, we might. Well, we're gonna get there late if we're not doing that. So
I stand
Yes,
by
that's
what we're
Adeema.
doing.
So,
And a cabin might be a good place to
mountain?
spend the night.
yeah, that'd be good. Well, hope if we're able to, sure.
I do not wish the Star-Eyed Man to have such a... Well, he has quite a bit of way still ahead of us, and I don't want to spend more time waiting for him to have a bigger gap from us.
No, I agree. So climbing, everyone
Let's
agrees?
go. Let's go.
Great. And I kind of take the lead.
Yeah.
I also have Baast, or Baba rather,
Yeah.
constantly. I have myself flying. I send myself up,
Yeah.
Love that for you.
Just starts flying, and then the vulture
then I
will
come
be walking
back
with
and-
the party.
Like, what the hell happened to him? And why haven't he done that before?
What the hell? What is this?
Don't worry about it. It's a ranger thing.
I can walk and fly at the same time.
Oh, at the same time.
Pretty
Yeah, well, I
fancy.
mean, the only one
Pretty fancy.
probably better suited to get up that mountain than your vulture would be Adeema's goat. They're practically
Wren's goat.
Wren's goat. Wren's goat. Sorry, Wren's goat. Yeah.
She's mine. She's not. She's.
They're practically
Yeah.
vertical
Yeah,
ones.
yes,
If Adeema wants her, she can be. But she's
Yes,
not.
yes,
Actually,
yes.
she's
Sure.
her own goat, and she chooses to be with the party.
Yes, that's
Okay.
me talking about the goat. Yeah, sure. Let's stick with that.
What do you want us to roll then for climbing?
Yes. So this will
Oh,
there's
God.
will be sort of three almost at levels, but there are two places that you can sort of see on the way up that you can stop on. So there will be three separate checks to get all the way, and depending on how well you roll on one, it might be harder or easier on the next one. So these will be athletics checks.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
No
Now
acrobatics.
Yeah,
I have a thing that I
athletics.
haven't gotten to use yet, which is a ring of
Ooh.
jumping.
a ring of jumping.
You
Okay.
Ring of
really want
jumping.
me to roll on athletics?
Yeah, you can use acrobatics as well.
Oh,
if
okay.
you want.
Then I would
ne-
have rolled.
You already rolled.
I did 9. Sweet,
6.
fat, heavy ass 9.
And I'm guessing I'm going like straight after you
Hey,
because I'm
I'm gonna sit on your head. I'm just like.
How far is it the first climb? I mean, how many feet do you have to climb for the first climb?
The first one isn't that far. It's about between 30 to 40 feet up. And so
Okay.
actually, yeah, with the ring of jumping, you can jump most of the distance with that ring, and then I'll give you an advantage on that check. But higher up, just letting you also know with the ring of jumping, there, because right now if you fail, you will fall, and if you fail further up, there's longer to fall, and especially with the
Yeah.
jumping, that's
Okay, so just so I understand, because it'll triple my jump distance.
Yes.
I don't know the length of my jump distance.
Jump distance is really weird in D&D, and it's also I
Okay.
think it only triples it in sort of distance that way, but doubles it upwards.
Okay.
It has something to do with.
It's so confusing.
yeah.
Make a long jump, you cover a number of feet to your strength score. If you move at least 10
Yes.
feet, very...
Oh yeah, jumping is the worst.
So- Okay.
Which is why I've given you such a lovely item that's so easy to use.
Okay, great.
Which is why
I mean, we'll do the. I'll
Yeah.
just, you know that I have it.
Oh,
Tell
yeah,
me what I'm doing,
yeah,
right?
and
Like
just
that's
add roll and athletics or acrobatics, but with advantage on the
Great.
first.
great. So
not
I'll
a
roll
con, I got damn it.
acrobatics.
Orpheus looks at this and being like, "This is not a magical place."
Oh,
Nope.
he rolled. Didn't he roll? He
24.
rolled
I rolled
7
twice.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like 7. The Connor is just something else.
Yeah.
I just hit it.
Baast
Start
is-
fire up and just slides down again.
Yeah.
Same.
Well,
So 3 of you take some time on this first, and on the first place, since this is not that far, you're not gonna sort of fall and take any damage. It's really hard to get this going for some reason, and none of you sort of find the groove. And annoyingly, as you're sort of finally getting there and almost up to this first platform, Baast sort of just jumps and just sort of basically lands about 5 feet away from it, just sticks to the wall and just climbs over and just stands there.
Can I like stealth?
Tell me you brought a rope.
Sure did. And I kind of have my rope and kind of send it down, kind of tie it off and
I
send it down
whisper
to
under
them.
my breath, show off.
Do we got any
Yeah.
aid from the rope?
Well, you all managed to get to this first area.
Alright.
The problem with the rope, especially because you have nothing to tie it off on, you will just be holding it, and
Okay.
because there is.
Ooh,
I've been
Adeema?
fine with Ren.
And I'm not very strong.
with Adeema.
I'm not that strong, so...
So yes,
But we just tie the rope around Ren and have Adeema chuck her up.
it's
I mean, it's not dumb. That's not a bad idea.
It's not dumb.
No.
It's not a bad idea.
Don't worry, I can protect you fall.
I don't know how I feel about
up
this.
to this second. It's like, I mean, Adeema, you're pretty certain of yourself, but you look at that distance, and be like, no. But
But
not for your
Toss
for
the
your
goat.
sake. Not
the
because you
goat.
don't think you can do it. It's more, you don't think Wren would make it.
my strength, Orpheus, it is astronomical. I might just swatter like a fly against a rock wall.
I mean, Adeema, if you really want to, I'll do it for you.
Little one, I do not want you to be smushed by my strength. It is
Yes,
ridiculous.
we'll
It
probably
would be a
need you at some
glorious
point.
death.
But wasted. Your
No,
glorious
it
death
would be
will
a-
come, little one, but not being thrown against a wall. It is too much of a pitiful death.
This first platform is
fine with
big enough for all of you to stand on, but it's not a lot of room. But you can see you can see the second one is even smaller. So
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Well, I want to get there before Adeema does, so
Oh,
I'm
hell
gonna try
no!
climbing.
Hell no!
okay,
Are you
both of
rolling
you
initiative on
No, athletics check.
on?
So we're doing it on a
15.
15.
Can
yeah.
I stealthily climb onto Adeema?
Go the other way, god damn it.
She wouldn't
so
notice,
close.
like stealthily walking around. Yes, stealthily climbing onto someone. Trust me, as a child, I really tried to do that several times on my dad to make him not notice me, like, you know. But you gotta notice the weight of someone suddenly
Okay,
being
that
on
was
you.
a natural one, so I can roll again, right? Is that a natural one? Or did
No,
it
you
already...
roll-
Again,
you
Orpheus
roll
is
a
trying to start, and
7.
it's
No, it was a
grabbing on the wall and
7.
not getting anywhere.
7 minus
That's
1,
Yeah,
because
so
that's
minus
what
one.
I...
It's-
Solid.
6! I rolled 6.
Solid.
Adeema, you managed to climb up, and now you've sort of gotten into it, and you're like, oh yeah, just, you know, needed
Just
to
need to get
loosen
some
up.
kinks
And
out. It's like
it's been a while since you were
minute,
climbing,
I'm in the
and
mountain.
you're like, oh yeah, I haven't climbed on this type of rock in a while, you know?
It's just the
That's
rock's fault.
Yeah, it's the rock's fault. This is last time you were climbing, it was on sort of a marble, like, not this granite. So you know that's you just
Ridiculousness.
yeah.
Yep.
That's what you tell yourself.
Exactly.
And you manage to get to the second part. Orpheus, you really struggle on this, and you actually, you at some point, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
That just put.
It should be
Which
up
one of
on
the saves-
saving
yeah.
throws. Up over.
There we go.
Yeah, I also
Jesus.
Wren. I also need Wren to roll.
But I
saving
think
throw
I
for me.
got something that can help here. Just 1 second.
Dex, right?
Yes, please.
So how far,
Uh,
while they calculate that, how far is it from the platform that I'm on to the very top?
No,
Like,
that was
very
wrong.
Roughly
top.
eyeball.
Roughly, roll an either perception or survival check for me.
Okay.
To see
Well,
how
that's-
close you get.
2 seconds. I might have rolled twice. For the same.
Yeah, well, wants to check. So,
10.
Sorry.
So
I'm gonna
I
use
mean,
my magical ring that allows me to succeed on a failed dexterity saving throw.
good.
Ring,
Um,
ring of evasion.
good use of that ring.
Good use for that. So you don't fall. Ren, on the other hand, not so lucky, and she's climbing,
fall?
and you see suddenly she just holding where she's about to grab, and she puts sort of her weight, and suddenly she has a rock in her hand, and she's no longer sort of
Not
and
good,
she's
not
falling
good.
down.
I always cries out.
Can I grab for her?
So hang close, and I'm gonna go Featherfall as a reaction spell.
Okay, so you cast that as reaction. Also, no, Adeema, because you're already
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
so you're about 30,
If-
40 feet
yeah,
over
if she
her
was
already.
closer, I could like
No.
take one of my very long, muscular arms.
Baast, you reckon there's probably about 60-ish foot to the next ledge, and then about 90 to the from that to
Okay.
top. So it's about 150 feet.
Okay.
altogether from where.
Okay. So, well, I'm obviously just gonna keep on climbing, but as it kind of dawns on Bass as well that he doesn't know what is on the top of the cliff face.
Yep.
So I'll have Baba go up and see if he can kind of scout the area so we know so we're not running into something.
Yep. Roll a perception check for me through Baba.
Cool. Let me get my
So yeah,
stats.
Ren, you without any problem sort of just land back on the first platform, and you were falling for a moment, like really falling. Then it slowed down, and you just sort of descended down, and now you're standing there with a rock in your hand.
Are you okay, Ren?
Was that you?
Yes. I told you my medical abilities would be able to protect you, but they are rather
Thank
limited
you.
in number, so please succeed next time.
I'll try.
So 14 total
So will
for
I.
Baba. Yeah.
Um,
Nice one.
Can I ask? Can I talk to Daisy? Can I ask Daisy to pick me up?
Daisy is standing there and just eating on some flower that's just growing out of the mountainside.
Daisy, Daisy girl, can you get me up there?
Nah. And she starts
Nah.
and continues eating.
Meh.
Mm.
Not having it.
Yeah, you reckon that Daisy, though, she's strong and she can sort of carry you on, just flat ground, but here it would.
But it's the backpack stuff from Adeema that breaks it, right?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So you have to either throw away everything Adeema owns,
Rope,
or risk the life of Daisy, or climb on your own.
rope. Anyone? Rope.
Bust. What's the rope thing?
Baast is
I'm-
still down.
I'm not. I'm not
Yeah.
even up. I haven't
you-
climbed up yet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna climb the last.
Yeah, because you're there, and you can, as you're there, you can see Orpheus sort of finally getting up there.
Look at you being all physical wizard.
And the two of you up there, there's no room for anyone else.
Ugh. Oh, I'm not made for this.
Yes, like maybe eat a little bit less stew.
I'm more suited for climbing bookshelves at the library.
I scoff at him and I start climbing.
Yeah.
Of course, it's far more dangerous than climbing in mountains, because when you fall, the books will fall after you, and some of them are so magically active that you might start out.
As Orpheus is going on about this, he realizes he's talking to no one. And then sort of a little pebble hits him and he's like, what? And then you look up and you suddenly see sort of the back of Adeema is now falling right down.
I was gonna throw another feather fall.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why are you rolling so bad?
Oh.
Get him out of the system.
I'm not the highest athletics. I'm rolling 2s and 1s.
It's fate.
It's fate, thanks. Well, I'm gonna land on something. Catch
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. With still there's only being one person
Do I
there
have
and
dodge
casting
this?
Featherfall, you do land without taking any damage or knocking anyone off or, you know, that.
So I don't have to
fun
dodge.
things that can happen.
Should have taken the long road. Should have taken the long road.
We are living.
Pride.
We're living
They say
Orpheus.
pride goes before the fall, but in fact it's the fall that comes after the pride.
I'm very glad that you are paying very well attention. Keep it up, wizard.
Adeema,
Pat
did
on
you
the
did you did you come to
Wow.
rescue me, to help
Yes, I
me?
No,
Oh, you're
Wren,
doing
you're still
well.
sort of down. She's
Yeah.
still on the one above.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's now.
So Ren,
No,
you're
no.
with me,
Yeah.
didn't
and
you
then
have
you
a
have
rope
the...
that took us up
I'm
to
trying.
the first one?
No, that's Baast has the rope.
Yeah, so
But
that's from...
did he only take you up to the first? I'm sorry, I'm
No,
very
you-
confused
you're
Very
now.
all up,
badly.
you're all sort of now. Baast and Ren, you've climbed one check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and Adeema and Orpheus, they're on the next one
Mhm.
up above.
Yeah,
Trying
but
to
she
do the
fell.
third.
Yeah,
No.
but
Rub it
she
in.
fell as she was trying to climb to the sort of to the top.
Last bit.
Ah,
Um,
okay, okay,
I
okay.
stared
So no one
at
cares.
the face and he
So
was the
no one from
posterior
the
end of
second
a
when I
stone
wrote-
giant.
So when I'm asking for a rope, no one cared. Okay,
the
just
thing
checking.
is, the rope,
We don't have.
the ropes you have aren't long enough.
No, it's too far. That's
Yeah.
the problem. It's too many.
Yeah.
You can tie ropes.
too many feet.
We all have 50 feet, right? Like you can tie a rope together.
I mean, I'm never going to get up because I have minus on this.
Well,
Um,
well, can we do an intelligence? Come on, wizard. Smart,
well,
smart
See if
Adeema, now that
rope?
you've sort of you have done parts of now, so you do roll with advantage when you try again, because
man.
it over time you will get there somehow, bruised or battered, you'll get there.
Okay, what kind of advantage can I roll with then?
So you roll athletics, you roll twice and take the higher.
Oh,
And Marianne, do you have a plus to your dex? Because you
Okay,
can use acrobatics.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
That's
so-
why I was like, can I use acrobatics instead
said
of
yes.
athletics? You said
said yes.
no.
No, he said yes.
No, say
Oh.
yes, but you'd already rolled on that one.
Ah,
Yeah.
I've been rolling on the shitty,
Yeah.
shitty strength thing. Okay, but well, I rolled
Yeah.
again on the shitty strength thing, so I'll
Yes.
stick to my falling down.
I rolled 17.
Yeah, with a 17, you do take some time, but you manage to get up there.
17 as well.
Yeah.
So all of a
And
sudden,
I-
he's like,
Yeah. Yeah, but due to order Adeema, you do have to climb first and sort of get there.
oh, so I showed him how to do it.
Yeah, you can believe that.
I will.
Yeah.
I think actually waited
Wholeheartedly.
until she was going all the way up because
Yeah.
he doesn't really fancy having a stone giant climbing above him. Or odds of it falling, taking him with him is too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It. Are you calling me fat?
It.
Shut up.
The odds
Big
of
bone.
it falling.
It, not her, but it.
No.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are an it now.
Yeah.
I identify as an
All,
it,
all,
so I'm
all I
fine.
see is those humongous buttocks coming towards him.
Adeema,
Thank
you do have some rope, but now you have actually something to fasten it to, because
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
see some trees and such.
Yeah. I'll make a show out of picking him up and dragging him over the edge, just because I can.
If I got her some rope, she can use as well. I'm not sure if I have rope actually.
Yeah.
And I'll
What?
say, all right, Ren.
I was about to ask about your passive perception, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so Wren and Baast.
Mm-hmm. Has Baba seen anything that I...
Baba has not seen anything.
Great. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's all clear.
Yeah,
Coast clear.
Baba
Fantastic.
on top can see
Coast clear, let's
Adeema,
go.
who's just reached the top and now sort of down.
See, they're
and
fine.
gives
Wren,
a
I'll give you a
hand.
boost. Come here. And I kind of put my hands together and go on one knee so she
But
I
I'm not
can
even
kinda-
up there. I'm not
Boost
even
her up.
up there. On that
We're
level.
on the same. We're on the same
No,
level,
you're
aren't we?
both on the sort of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was on one below him.
No.
Cool.
No. It's like,
Cool.
all right.
Yes, yes,
I'll give you a
it is.
boost. Here we go.
All right.
What?
So
I rolled a 9, so I don't know how much that boost is helping.
We'll see what happens. You fall on top of me.
could
Pling,
you
pling,
roll
pling, pling.
a dexterity saving throw for me again, please?
Really is a wonderful view from up here.
No, you said saving throw.
Yes.
I did, sorry.
But,
Hey.
yeah,
Sorry,
you
that was
rolled
wrong.
a 17 plus. So yeah, yeah, you do manage to grab on, and it's tiring and it takes time, but you do sort of you don't fall, and you keep on climbing up towards the next part.
Ooh.
Nice one, Ren.
Ooh.
And
Thank you.
Baast, can I get a check from you as well?
Acrobatics, 17.
Hey,
17.
hey.
Yeah. So you as well, the two of you, and as you get there and sort of take a moment, sort of just to check in on yourselves and each other, you hear this roar from the top.
What?
And the two people
fuck.
on the top, you also hear this roar as suddenly out from sort of into the woods, you can see some brushes, and suddenly out from there, what looks like for a moment a lion comes jumping out, but it has wings. Also, it has the face of a human, but the mouth keeps opening way too big, and you can
Why?
see there are several rows of
Nope.
teeth.
Nope.
We're not there.
I just remembered I gotta go, guys.
yeah.
I'm like,
At-
Orpheus, just take over.
At the back end, you can see a
gotta
tail
go.
going out and full of spikes,
Yeah, no,
and you can
none
see
of
the
it.
spikes coming out of the sort of lion's mane and going along his backs as well.
Well,
So I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh,
right,
shit.
you're a fighter, Adeema. Featherfall. Jump.
But
Yeah.
Oi, shit.
but
Oh, hold
do
on,
do
hold on.
me and Baast are on one level below, right?
Yeah, you're on one level down.
Yeah.
You still need
So
to
you
roll
still want
initiative.
us to roll initiative? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless you don't
What's
want to be
that?
part
What's
of it.
happening?
Gotta pause 'cause I pulled out something.
Okay, quick pause and we'll be right back after
All
this
right.
initiative roll. And we're back in initiative. And on top of the round, Orpheus, with the highest initiative, is gonna go. And jump off a
Right.
cliff, probably.
No, it's not yet. That's his backup plan.
Yeah.
His first order of business is mage armor.
Yeah, protect yourself.
Yep. I can't be help. In any emergency, you help yourself first, then you help the others.
Yeah. And just to give you a picture, you guys are standing kind of close to the edge. You're about 5 to 10 feet away from the edge.
Mage's armies.
This creature is about 40 feet up ahead of you and seem to be bounding right towards you.
What did
Yeah.
you say, Adeema? There's nothing dangerous in the mountains at all like this, south.
Oh, this is just a little pussycat, Orpheus. Don't wet your britches. We're fine.
Damn.
Do you do anything else, Orpheus?
No, I just cast mage armor.
Yep.
That's it.
Because he does.
Because he does.
And take a couple of steps away from Adeema. She's the biggest one, and I'm going to assume she's the priority target.
Like, do you go, like, just a few steps, or do you actually sort of take some meaningful distance
Wait, 1,
to be separate?
2, 3. Move like 5 feet away from
Do
her.
I have time to pull my great flaming sword and just then if I see him doing it, so I can see if does my sword touch him if I hold it up? That's sensible, Orpheus. Get away of my sword reach.
Yes. Before anybody else does, it's the Manticore's.
No!
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a manticore.
It's a
God
manticore.
damn.
This is
No.
a
Grr.
fun little thing, and when it's gonna, and for everybody who knows what a manticore is and knows their stat blocks, when it's gonna start doing shit, the stat block doesn't say. It's because I've made it so. So I need both Adeema and Orpheus to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
No bueno.
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
once
Because
more.
he flies up and you can see this tail whip around and it shoots a hail of spikes towards you.
This is a
That's
silly
why.
thing. So
Would
which
we
one?
see these flying over the cliff as well?
You will, you looking up, you see suddenly just like sort of a
19.
shower of some needles.
I thought you say it was safe. What's that?
Yeah, fuck. We need to go. We need to scram.
Oof. Oof.
Is 13 enough? Or is 13 too little? Because if it's too little, I'm gonna flick my ring of evasion once more and use another charge of it.
Good. So instead of taking 22 damage, since you both say you only take
Oh.
11 damage.
It's rolled 19.
Yeah, so you take half damage instead of full damage.
What the hell?
I know.
Yep.
Life's a
God
bitch.
damn.
And at some point, someone might die. Don't worry about it,
But
it'll be fine.
did I have a magical thing?
Perforated!
I forgot if I have a magical thing.
You have a magical sword, and you have. I think it gave you the sword. The
Yeah,
stats
but we
was
didn't
more.
get anything more in the village, did we?
No.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
potion.
a
You
resurrection.
got potions. You got some potions.
Potions.
Magic
Okay,
healing
well,
potions.
don't need it yet. No.
And
no,
the
no,
mage
no.
armor. Yes, and the mage armor.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I
Yeah.
learned
And my
mage
cup.
armor
Alright.
And my cup. And my cup.
And the dancing cup. Yeah, so you're gonna spend your turn looking at the dancing cup.
And flex my very, very fabulous cloak.
Yes. Okay, before anyone else does, in Baast, it's your turn. You
Eep, eep, eep.
a little bit late get from Baba. Something's going on.
Yeah, too little, too late, buddy.
Yeah.
Uh,
as he flies, he shrugs.
yeah, and I'm getting kind of stressed because I see them getting attacked, and we still haven't reached them yet, and so I'm kind of cussing under my breath, and I'm just scramming up as much as I can. So I'll use my action to climb.
Yeah. You can do this. Either you can do this safely, and you'll have to use 2 turns to get all the way up, or
Okay.
you can just full scramble. The DC will be a little bit higher.
Yeah,
to
damn
make
gamble.
It's gamble, but then you will make it. You won't get your action because your action will be sort of dashing
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Can I get like a help action from Baba in any way? Can he like, I don't know, give me a boost? Is that a thing? Does that work?
I mean,
Am I shenaniganing now? Like how what's happening?
He could help in some sorts, but that would mostly be, to either get close and distract an enemy or something. He's
Okay.
not strong enough to carry you.
Right.
If you were full goblin, maybe, but you're only half goblin, so
Yeah. Yeah.
there's a little too much junk in that trunk for him to
Yep.
carry up.
Yep. Cool. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna do an acrobatics and see if I can get up.
Yeah, he will be cheering for you and be there supporting.
Great. My emotional support vulture.
You. Yeah, exactly.
That's excellent.
And if you do die, he will eat you but with great.
As
Nah.
you should.
True form.
True
Yeah.
form.
He's just honoring his spirits, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Spirit.
13.
13. Would you roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
No. Dex save
13 isn't too bad, so the save is
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The way I've done this is if you fail, depending on how much you fail, it will be harder. The save.
Okay.
But if you do manage to save, you will still get there. This is sort
Hey,
of
Okay.
the stay.
Love
Cool.
that.
So you do
Cool.
get there, but you're sort of, as you get there, you're like one hand slips and you're about to fall, but the other hand just manages to sort of catch on to the edge, and you're, for a second, look down, just dangling over 200 feet all the way down, and you
Yeah.
know if
Full
things-
vertigo. Like.
Yeah, and if things had gone bad enough on this save, you wouldn't have fallen to the thing you're on, but further down.
Yep. Okay.
No pressure on me, thank
No
you.
pressure at all. Don't
Good
worry
times.
about it.
Good
Love
times.
that.
But you do
Um,
manage to get up, and you do see this manticore menacingly standing there, and you can see sort of just these spikes all over the ground, and partially in Adeema and Orpheus.
Okay.
But I look very fabulous with them
yeah.
in me, by the way.
So I'm breathing heavy after that last kind of excursion, realizing that I made it. Kind of try to gather myself. Do I have any movement left?
You have about 10 more feet of movement, so you can get
Okay, so
sort of
I'm
away
gonna-
from the immediate edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna get away from the cliff. And I still have bonus actions.
You have a bonus action,
right?
yes.
We
Cool.
haven't
So
done anything yet, but we've last, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't done it because you're next in initiative. So.
Yeah.
okay. So I'm just gonna. Yeah. So I'm just gonna shout to Baba. At least you get some hits in. And kind of send him over to do an attack.
Yep.
And I will roll a d20. So that's a 17
It
plus.
hits. It hits.
Okay, cool.
It just hits.
Great.
So, yep.
Cool. So that's a d4 plus 6. Damn. So yeah, 9.
9 points of damage. As its
Cool.
legendary action, it's going to... Well, there's one thing that's just pecked it, so it's going to swipe at Baba to see if he can
Okay.
actually hit it. And I rolled a 2, so no, he can't.
Sweet. Nice one, boy.
And then it's Adeema's turn.
Yes, I've got some actions.
Yeah.
I got the 2 actions and then maybe a bonus action if I'm not wrong.
Oh, you have 1 action, but on your action you can attack twice.
But I also have one extra thing, I think.
Yeah, you have something.
Every level because we rested, right?
Yeah. So you do have your... If you want a take an action surge, you can
Yeah,
do
but
that.
not yet. No.
No.
I get 13 on my first one.
First swing is unfortunately a miss.
I do 16.
16 does hit.
I'm just gonna check my bonus action because there is something I can do.
A bonus action you have, you can either gain some health or you can give your next attack advantage.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll do this.
Yep.
Um,
So click, so it will roll damage.
yes. Hold on. So just for the second one, we did 7.
7 plus I
Plus-
rolled a
yeah,
I
yep.
rolled a flame damage, which was 10, so 17 points of damage. Nice.
Nice.
You run up and slash into it, and now you're sort of standing face to face with this
I'm
really
not scared
big
of no
beast.
putty cat.
And yeah, you're not scared of it, but it is also the size of, the back is the same size of a horse's back, so it's a massive creature standing there.
We're fated.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Ren, it's your turn. With
Yep.
no pressure at all.
No, thank you,
Everything
thank
will
you. I will try and climb. Yep, that's what I'll fucking do.
You got this, Ren.
That's a 6. That's
No, not
that's
good,
a
not
bad
good.
one. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
No,
I can.
no.
Again.
Climbing is gonna be the death of her.
No.
I am going to roll something for Daisy.
No. No.
Goodbye, cruel world.
No.
How many feet below me is she?
Oh, she's about
Oh, Jesus.
70 feet down.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a good little booba.
Yeah, she falls,
Oh.
and
No.
Daisy
I'll
manages
see you next week.
As you fall by, Daisy does manage to grab onto you, and you slam into the wall. You're still gonna take a lot of damage, but you didn't fall all the way down.
Go, Daisy.
Damn.
Go power.
And this is why we put in, companions to have safety.
DSX goat.
Yep.
Level up, you goat.
I don't know.
Level that shit up.
You take 19 points of damage.
Oh.
Health
As you
potion.
slam into this, and Daisy's just barely holding on to you, but you sort of...
Love you.
Meh.
At which point Orpheus just comes.
No, not really.
Speaking of Orpheus, it's Orpheus' turn.
I'm gonna first. It's gonna do is get away from the ledge and away from both the Manticore and Adeema,
Yeah,
because they're gonna be
you can
fighting.
say
He's
they
gonna
are
be
sort of
range.
now,
He can, he's gonna get a
up
bit.
ahead.
Yeah, so gonna be get it up. And when I walk as far as I can walk, or run as far as I can run in one turn and still attack, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Finally!
Roll some damage.
And I'm gonna cast it. Solid. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
He casts shield. No, just kidding. He doesn't.
Magic Missile is such a
Shit.
clutch spell. Like it's an insane spell.
Yeah.
It feels like cheating.
Yeah, and
That's
then you
wrong,
use
I
it
was-
against the caster and they cast shield and just
Oh yeah,
like anything.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I guess.
I can cast it without. There.
Yeah.
I just roll damage,
But
right?
with
Yeah,
this,
because
like-
it immediately hits, right?
Yeah, because that now.
And if cast it at 3rd level, then it's 5 arrows.
Yes, so they all do 4 damage. So you can roll for each one of them. D&D is, to be honest, a little bit slow on that, but as you do that, the Manticore is gonna go because it's gonna take this damage. But did you say no?
Yeah?
Well, it's still gonna do it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
My chicken.
No,
is gonna decide.
actually, Daniel, it won't. That's no,
Actually,
no.
it will. It's
Nah.
first gonna bite into you, and that is...
No! I have a mood board. This is not in my future.
Okay, well, you should get
this
that
is not in my
refunded.
tarot cards.
Because it's a 26 to hit.
Ew!
No.
19.
That's
19
pretend,
damage.
Daniel, and we're gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Err.
Me, 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 me.
19 damage.
Yeah, what do you do as a DM when a player's just like, no?
No. When the player's just being a dick,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
I did have
You
a
kick
player
him out
once
of-
who just refused to like, no, but I don't take damage. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you
well,
kick
then-
him out of the game. That's what you do.
Yeah,
Easy,
Very well then.
easy choice.
Your
Yeah,
character
sure.
isn't
Goodbye.
actually real.
And good night.
Yeah.
It gets
Oh, good night,
space
dude.
herpes and explodes.
Yeah.
None of that happens. And as it tries to claw you with its massive, big kitty claws, you do actually manage to catch with your gauntleted arm. You catch it and sort of make sure that it doesn't get its
Hell
claws
yeah.
into, and you
I'm
just
amazing.
push it off.
Damn,
you are
yes,
amazing.
Hell yeah.
Give me some damage though. I know it's coming.
Take 9 points of damage. That's after
Cool.
reducing with your.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I love damage.
Yeah,
Bring it. I don't scare you and your
There's some
gigantic
You haven't
damage.
taken
spiky
12, but you have a
pussy.
feat that makes you take less damage. So be happy about
Your feet takes the damage.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
it's your big
I can take
feet.
it. Don't worry.
Crack those ankles.
Let's just skip right up to Baast's turn.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna
Quick
let
finish.
us.
Anyone?
I'm.
No.
Nope. We're not even
We're
gonna
going
go
to
there.
Baast's turn now.
Great. I'm just gonna shoot 2 arrows in quick succession. I'm just going full ham attacking this thing.
Do that.
While keeping my distance as much as possible. So
Yep.
I wanna keep distance and just shoot the thing.
Yeah, so Baast and Orpheus sort of on each flank sort of go out to spread out a little bit and also be away from the edge.
Yep.
Because
Sounds good.
you don't want to fall down. That hurts.
New first attack is 25.
Yeah, that hits, surprisingly.
And second attack is 29.
That barely, just barely. Yeah, that was
Cool. And I'm gonna mark it as my favorite foe as
Yep.
well. So that'll be an extra D4. I'm gonna roll that first.
Because ranger stuff.
D4 first, so that's a 4. Jesus Christ.
So you deal 4 damage. Okay, that's good. Nice.
And then we're doing damage.
Oh, just stop
12,
there.
12 damage and 8 damage.
24 damage. Jeebus. Yeah.
And then Baba is gonna attack. I'm just shouting, "Get him, my boy!"
He just starts pecking wildly.
Yeah. And he rolls 13 plus things. Damn. Plus 2. So
Plus
15?
15 just hits.
Oh my god. So that's another D4 plus 6. All the dice,
Jesus.
all the damage. So that's 2 plus 6.
Gets
So 8.
off an 8. Yeah. It's going to use its 1 legendary action it gets per turn and try
Okay, and-
to shoot a tail spike back
Okay.
towards this fucker who's shooting at it.
And also as that's happening, I'm shouting back towards the cliff, kind of, "Wren, how's it going?" How you doing?
You have your air knocked out of you, just like standing, just like big bitch.
Love adventuring.
Yeah,
Wren!
great times. 23. I assume that hit Baast.
Nope, I'm gonna. yeah, it is.
I'm gonna just increase it. Every time you say no, I'm just gonna increase the die for D8 to D10 to eventually. I have D30s lying around.
I'm gonna pretend that you don't. Like, what do you?
What
I'm
are you
go
gonna do
for it.
about it?
Go for it. It is.
You can pretend as much as you want, and you can
Go
take
ham.
those
You can go-
points of damage and shove
Now
them
we
up
all
your
got
ass.
to pretend that Baast is still among us.
Yeah. And all of you are like, why is there only 3 of us traveling?
What happened to this? Where did that guest go?
Turns
He
out-
didn't
yeah,
die, did he?
He was he
No,
was,
just got booted off the game.
he was a
it's
fever
under
dream.
your thumb.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. 8
Give me
points
the
of damage.
Walk on me. Sorry, what?
8 points of damage, you bitch. I'll increase it.
8?
8.
What?
Jesus.
You want to take 9 instead?
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll take 9.
Take 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the sass of it all.
Yeah.
35. My
Dima, it's your
God.
turn.
Is it? It's a murder! I'm gonna hack the shit out of him.
Hack away.
Do it.
I'm doing all the.
It
all
might
the
choose to not take damage, because that's something we can do now.
That's the game
Yeah,
we're
okay.
playing now.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it
We're
decides
barely
it doesn't
playing
want to be
D&D.
hit, so.
I don't care. I
We're-
decided it does.
Now you know how I feel.
It does think it. It takes
Yeah,
it and it
makes
asks
sense.
for more.
Yeah.
As I go.
Tare is given up. Understandable.
9 plus whatever
Walk
fire.
all
I'm
over
like,
me,
9 plus
feet,
that,
and
yeah, great.
Yeah, and I'm not
hurts,
No, no,
and
no, no.
He doesn't like any of it.
No, and I do a 19. And I
that's
guess
also
that was.
hits.
Yeah, I. No.
Hell yeah.
And a 10 plus whatever
so
else.
aggressive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And I'm
plus
gonna use. And I'm just gonna go.
action surge.
One more. Yes!
Yeah, so you have 2 more attacks.
Yes!
Go, do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't care. I can't even
Mama's
roll
missing
anymore.
the action.
Stop it.
This
I'm
episode
doing it.
is off the hinges.
Fuck it up.
And I have luck, so I'm not gonna give a shit about that. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Kill him.
So I'm using luck on that.
Yep.
And I'm marking everything, and I shouldn't, so we screw that. 23.
Hits.
I know.
Hell
Don't
yes.
screw it.
I know.
Just
15
don't.
plus whatever.
Plus,
It's
yeah.
going to hurt.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah.
And
It
then
works.
13. And if there's any damage from that, I do not know.
13 does not hit. But
I'm just being a hype man to Adeema.
you,
Kill him.
as you
I
swing and you
scream! I'm like, God damn you!
because the reason your last attack doesn't hit is as you swing towards his head again, you haven't even realized you already cut the head off because you're just in a frenzy and
Hell yes.
standing there looking at this thing as the body sort of just slumps over, and it takes you half a second to be like, what did it? And you sort of look to your right, and the head is there, just sort of just maw fully open, tongue lolling out, and be like, oh yeah, it's dead.
You could have chosen many things this day, but you chose wrong. I throw my cape back. Look at me.
And it just, in the wind, that, even though the wind is going the wrong way due to its magical capabilities,
It
it still
goes
billows.
mad.
No, it's just magically billows, because, you know, you have a
It's
dramatic
fancy.
cape.
I know.
Fancy
Like, what magical things do you want? A fancy cape?
Yeah,
Nice.
best. Absolutely best.
Orpheus is standing there looking towards the slain beast and Adeema, breathing heavily, shaking a bit, looks down.
And you can all hear the echo of a distant goat just bang.
Man!
And sort of, Daisy is now sort of just started shouting for the rest of the party.
And I'm
What?
kind of
Oh,
realizing
Birdie's
quickly,
bleating.
and I think, shit,
Oh, don't tell
Ren.
me there's another one! I'll pop my head off over the edge and look down to see what the goat is bleating about.
Yeah, because he's sort of Wren just lying on the sort of last
Oh no!
platform.
Ren!
A halfling is dead!
It is not.
She's breathing.
Hard to tell, she's so tiny, I can't really see.
God damn it, Orpheus.
Little
I kind of,
one.
I'll see how many ropes we can
Can I do
gather
a performance
and start
check?
tying. I want to start tying them together.
Yes, you can definitely do the performance check, and with 2 ropes tied together, and now the lack of.
No, I'm pretending to be dead.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretending to be
Yeah,
dead.
yeah. You roll the.
Can I roll an insight or
Yeah, roll an
something?
insight with disadvantage, because due to just the distance.
Well, not that I would know to roll an insight. I'm just gonna go with my passive. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
So I have passive insight 15.
Yeah, but due to the distance, it's still a little bit lower, because.
Okay, yeah.
So you're like. She might.
She could be dead.
Is she dead?
She
Oh,
dead?
Fuck, she might be
Get
dead.
her! Get her
Little
now!
one, I shout over the edge.
We have magic potions, we can heal her, we have the arcane abilities.
I'm shouting.
I'm so
Insight check
like
for
when
Daisy.
she's so tired. She just want to be safe.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh.
shout down and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Cure wounds is a touch.
Oh fuck! Never mind.
Yeah. You're
Well,
about
then,
80
you know
feet
what we
away.
do?
So.
Home.
I'm like,
Ah.
Baast, come here. Tie rope.
What you got?
I'll lower you down.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Give it down.
I'm like, tie it around him, and then I just stand there
Yeah,
because
and
I'm
with
strong
the
and I'm
ropes,
magnificent.
Quickly sort of descend down, and as you get closer with your passive, you do see. Ah, no, she is breathing and all of that, and you can see actually with your passive Daisy even rolling her eyes.
Okay.
Because Daisy did an inside check and got a nat 20.
All right. I was like.
Like she does, like, nah, this bitch is playing it up.
Oh!
Just
Sassiest
non-concerned
goat. Like,
eating
meh.
a plant.
Sassiest goat alive. Great. I'm gonna like, all right, Wren, here, come on. And I'll cast Cure Wounds as a kind of fireman's carrier, and we'll get up.
Yeah. Now there's no problem getting up, especially with
Roll?
the roping long enough, and
What
You
are
get
killing me
9
for?
hit. You get 9 hit points back.
Thank you.
And we have health potions, so we can get you back into.
Yeah, well, we
Thank
don't need to
you.
take them, use them quite yet. I mean, we don't.
Yeah, no. No, don't worry.
Don't
I can walk this shit off.
I'll grab her from him when he gets up, so he can get up, and we
Yeah.
put her down.
I love you all. Thank you.
And as you get up and you see all your friends, you also see this massive head sort of just like 30 feet away.
What is that?
Rows of teeth.
Can I just crawl over?
It's some kind of manticore, I believe. I mean, I haven't met one like this. Actually, I haven't met any manticores before, but he doesn't. I only read about them, but
I actually flick his hat. Used to be a manticore, and I flick at his hat.
yes, well, an ex-manticore. It's clearly hiding in the mountains.
She is an asshole.
But
I've
it's
said
a
this
bit
before.
different
Yeah, I
from the ones I
mean-
read about, isn't it? It's a fairly unique compared to the ones I read about at the academy.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
I feel like the hat
Yeah.
flick is.
Roll Arcana.
So petty. It's so petty.
And it's also peak Adeema.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a teachable
21.
moment for him.
21, yeah. You see over it, and this is clearly a manticore that's sort of. It's not sort of old as in it's gotten weak. It's old as it's sort of been around so long. It seems to have actually have evolved and been through so many things that it has, over time, they can become something called a royal manticore. Which will increase their spike growth and make them hardier and all of that. And yeah, this is one of them.
Right.
Meaning this one is even harder to take down than what a regular manticore would be. And it can also explain the amount of spikes it could shoot.
Stop
Mine
already,
should be
don't stop.
a fable renowned Royal Manticore. Really prove your warrior skill there, Adeema. These creatures are hard to kill.
Yes, it's a teachable moment for all, isn't it?
And now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna. And he walks over and he like
Is it
gets a little
valuable?
while and gets some blood into it, and
Yeah.
then he starts breaking off a spike or two.
Yeah, you can have.
Purely for scientific purposes.
Yeah, these spikes can be harvested, and they sort of can be used as daggers, but also selling them will be, you know, sort of down the line.
Orpheus,
be
is
something that you
is this worth?
make money on.
All right, is it worth harvesting at all? Should we take some time?
Oh yeah, sure, you can make some money of this. For me, it's more that they might have some magical properties that could aid me in my medical research. But yes, I'm pretty sure you can fetch a good penny for these. I mean, they are rather sharp.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna go over and you wanna teach me how to do this. I guess I'll have some knowledge about like harvest animals,
Oh,
but
I don't know if you have
This is
medicine
more-
or nature for that.
Yeah, medicine or survival.
Okay,
Mostly survival,
medicine.
But I'll let the medicine check stand. So yeah,
I'll go-
because you've sort of just crawled over and sort of just
Yeah.
start taking out.
Is it valuable?
right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Adeema, good job.
Yeah,
over-
never mind that other people did damage, because she doesn't care about that.
Yeah.
She was like,
No.
I was almost dead. I need this.
yes, have it, have at it.
It's a
Hey, Ren,
token
you're
of your
good.
kill.
You're good.
And can I take one of the Is there anything on this carcass I can make something if I want to make like a medallion or
Well,
something?
it has rows and rows of teeth, sort of like chart
Okay, I
teeth.
will.
So
I
you
will.
could
I will
pick, you know,
start
about
pluck. Yeah,
15, 20 of those if you wanted.
I will pluck some, and I will work on a little chain for someone I like.
Daisy,
Daisy.
for saving your life.
Yeah, for saving your life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you would look pimp.
A goat with a massive tooth just hanging
Yeah, I
off
mean
it.
that's some goat simulator shit right there.
Yes.
That's
Immediate.
I just get this.
Upgrade.
Can I make her
vision
a
of,
spiked crown?
girl.
I just see
Where are we
Wren
going
in
with
like
this?
little plate armor with a jousting lance on top of the goat.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So over the next 15, 20 minutes, all you sort of start harvesting things from this, and you get
And after that,
you get
I suggest
a
we
bunch
take
of
a few
spikes,
minutes.
teeth. You get the blood you need, and anything else that you sort of want. So
Then I suggest we take 15-minute breather
Short
before we
dress.
move on.
Yeah,
short rest.
What time of the day is it?
the climbing took a little longer than expected.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit over lunchtime now. So you have sort of passed the halfway point of the day.
Fourth lunch.
Fourth lunch.
Okay.
For lunch. But Baast, can't you send out your bird?
Sure, we can. He can scout ahead. But if you want to take a little break, we can do that.
Yeah, we take a short rest.
All right.
Short rest it is.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I'll
better get
have
back my action.
Baba scout ahead. Just
How
we
does that work?
know a
We
little
could
bit.
choose how many
Yeah.
dice as hit dice we're gonna roll.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes. You can roll, and you have
Didn't
equal
do what
to
you think.
your level, so you should have 5 hit dice. And whenever
Okay.
you roll it,
Maybe you
add
did.
your
Maybe you didn't.
I just did
Constitution
this.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Daniel.
I'll roll 3.
I'm used to it. I'm a DM for D&D. It's mostly silliness.
Yes. And we are silly.
Yes.
Super. No.
We love
No.
it.
Yes.
So professional.
Super professional.
Love it for us.
Now
Love that.
would Baba count? He should count as a beast, right? Well, I am a beast master.
He's a beast, but he's also sort of
So
you know,
if he's not, then what am I a master of?
None.
turns
like-
out you are the beast, and you were the beast all along.
Right.
Why
Like-
do you ask?
Ooh.
Because I have a spell that I can do called Beast Sense.
Yeah.
Which allows me to see through a willing beast, and I can see through its eyes and hear what it hears.
Yeah, I'll allow that for Baba.
Okay.
No problem. Because Baba is
Okay.
he's technically a fey spirit, taking the form
Okay.
of a beast.
Okay.
But this will work with that. No problem.
All right. So I'm gonna cast that, and as we're taking a short rest, my eyes go white, and I can now see what he sees as he's getting ahead.
Yeah. Roll
cool.
me a perception check, if you would, please.
Cool.
I will carve my necklace stuff
Yeah.
during the short rest.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that's
you
okay.
sit there and sort of do that.
Perception is wisdom, yeah?
Yes.
So +2 then. So 15.
15. You fly over and you can... you see the woods up ahead, and you can see up towards the mountain, and as you get to the area that where you're like, this should be where the light was coming from. It's just more woods, and you can't really see anything there. It's not so dense that you can't sort of see through, and it's not just a canopy, but it doesn't seem to be anything there that the light would be coming from. There's no huts, no campsite,
Oh.
nothing that's...
Oh, okay. Is this... would I have any inkling of what this is? Like, I don't have that much knowledge about spells more than, like, nature-based things, but, like, would I know either that the lights and the smoke was an illusion, or that this is an illusion? You let me know how meta that is.
Yeah. No, you have a feeling that there's something up here, and probably if there was someone here, they've either tried to hide their tracks at least from being seen from above, so it might be something you could see on the ground, but from here it seems at least it might be magical, or it might be someone who's just really good at covering their tracks. Like if there was a campsite, maybe someone has just been really, because as a ranger, and you know that sometimes rangers, you need to make sure that it's being hard to be followed or something like that, which will mean you'll sort of cover up where your campsite has been.
Okay, so I can't hear anything, but I'm gonna talk out loud and describe what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it, and just let you know that I can't hear your response, but just letting you know what's happening as I'm seeing it. So like after I've seen that, my eyes flicker back. It's like so that's that's what's up ahead. I'm really confused. I could swear that that's where we saw the lights and the smoke. But there's nothing.
Well, it might kind of roll Arcana, or can I just sort of assume that it might be some magical illusions?
From what he described, it would be hard to know if there could be anything. So even with that, it'd be like you don't have enough to go on to.
No.
Even if you rolled a
We'll have to check
natural
it.
20,
I mean,
it would be like it could be, but you don't know what it could be. So.
Yeah.
Now we have to go and check it. I mean, you might just be wrong about imagining where the lights and the fire originally came from, or there might be some other reason. But yes, we should proceed there, but we should also proceed with caution. If you think something is wrong, we will trust your intuition.
Cool. Yeah, I agree with the latter. I'm gonna scout up ahead, and the
rest of us will
have a look out.
Follow as silently as we can.
Cool. Should we stealth this?
As best as we can. Not all of us are nimble-footed creatures, though.
Okay. And as she says that, I'm gonna, when it becomes appropriate as we go, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Sweet. Could you roll me a survival check with advantage as well?
Mm-hmm.
Can I, as we do this, can I take a necklace and drop in all of their, like, pockets or bags, whatever I can find that they don't see that I'm doing this?
Roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Oh, I only got one hit point left. I need to reach for my...
What is up with this damn 7, all this?
So you can all feel something sort of just being put not as stealthily into your pockets.
I'm used to it's her adoration, so I was like, I tap little Wren on the head.
Do I
Next
understand
time,
that she's
little
trying to be sneaky?
You can see there's an attempt, but sort of as she's taking her hand out of your pocket, she sort of snags on it, and so you're.
Maybe
suddenly
I'll
your
take
coat is
something
like-
as a. Maybe I'll swap it for
Yeah.
something else.
With that roll, no. You can certainly try, but no.
Okay. I'm gonna let her pretend that she did a good job and that I didn't notice.
Aww.
Roll
A
a
bit worse with
performance for
Adeema
me.
because you got a little bit
Yeah.
worse with Adeema because you got to climb up on her to get into
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Just sort of.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I'm carrying her stuff, so I
Climbing
could
up.
just put it in the bag now.
But then again, you're always climbing on her. So
But it's in everyone's pocket.
Okay.
And let's see. The survival
That's
check
very
was
sweet.
a 21. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you start trekking in, and though you didn't see anything from above, you are sure that with where you are and from where you've sort of seen down to where your campsite was, it has to be this direction. It just has to be.
Okay.
And as you're walking, you can see that up ahead there's a clearing, a quite large clearing, that you did not see from above, that you definitely should have.
Huh. Okay.
well, I agree to that. This strange.
Peculiar.
By this point, I'm feeling there must
Are
be
we going
some
to a hut?
type of magic involved.
As you get closer, you can see that there is a little hut, a little sort of wooden lodge, or like a hunting lodge, up, quite far up still, but up in this clearing. And from the distance, it's quite nice, serene,
Okay.
and quiet.
I didn't see any of this at all.
You also, with your passive perception, realize it's a little too quiet. There's no birds around. You don't hear the sounds of critters, and sort of your hair in your back sort of stand up, and there's just something that feels off.
Yeah, this is. Can I do? Can you do like an insight check on like an area, like in terms of or like when I look out of it, like if something is off, have I encountered that at all? Like does anything more kind of speak out to me than it's just very quiet and this is
You can roll a
strange?
perception check
Okay.
to look for anything like that.
Well, 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah. With this, yeah, you know that usually when there's this quiet, it's either that there's some, most of the time like a predator, but it wouldn't be this quiet, because predators, yes, they go for things, and if it was the manticore, then you can imagine, yeah, deer and such rabbits wouldn't be around there, but there would still be birds, because that's too small. So that leads you to think there's probably something else, and in this world, with all the magic and fuckery about, it's just a little too many things it could be. None of them good.
Okay. I'm kind of muttering to everyone. Could be starry-eyed man shit.
I think we should be very alert now. This
Mhm.
has a
Yes.
bad taste to it.
Indeed.
Question is, what do we check first? The hut or just...
Let's sneak very closely, as best as we can, stealth towards this hut and see if there's anything we can pick up on the outside.
Perhaps those of us most adept at sneaking should go first.
Of course.
Yep.
Adeema
Happy to
pushes
check
up.
it.
Yeah, I was like, of course, that's an excellent idea.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have passed with that trace. And I'm gonna roll a stealth just to see if I can sneak up and kind of check a window.
Can everyone roll
I'll-
stealth for me?
Even the non-stealth.
Yeah, but you get plus 10 from the pass without a trace. So.
Thank God for that. So 21.
Oh, a natural 20.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh,
you have
damn.
disadvantage, so roll again, because you have plate armor.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Yeah, you have heavy armor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, I know. And that's
Do it again.
That's
Roll,
the saddest.
I am just falling all over myself today, so nope.
Well, luckily it's a +10, so Adeema,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get a
luckily.
dirty 20. So that's
I am dirty.
yeah. It's a day. Ren, you're at 14, Baast,
We're
21.
back at it.
Yeah, we're back at it.
And 13 for Orpheus.
Nowhere
Yeah.
That's with
better
the +10
place to be.
Yeah.
I never left.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So I have
Maybe
Nobody knows
20
where
more.
Daisy
Orpheus
is
could-
at this point.
maybe
No.
Orpheus should be
She
a...
probably rolled 20 because we can't see her.
Sounds about right.
She quiet.
Oh, she.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Quiet.
She just,
she's
you don't know
quiet.
where she is, but she quiet. You all, or some of you start to sneak closer, the rest of you sort of just get down and to make sure that you're out of sight and being as silent as possible. And so who's sneaking up? It's Baast. Anybody else? Just Baast?
I mean, Wren would have naturally
Yeah.
gone, but
Yeah. Oh,
Well, if
yeah.
I feel
I'm,
it.
I'm gonna keep back.
Yeah.
quiet.
So,
Orpheus recognizes he... Oh no, either Orpheus recognizes he's not the most at sneaking into that, or he's just too fond of his own skin
Yeah.
to put himself in that sort of harm's way.
yeah.
I'll leave the audience to decide that one.
Exactly. So yeah, Ren and Baast, you sneak up, and as sort of you get to the edge of this clearing, you can see this little hut, and you can see some firewood by the sides, and then you see the claw marks on the side of this house. You see the blood, and you see the drag marks leading from the woods into this little hut.
Did you say drag or dragon?
Yeah, I was like,
Drag
Dr-
marks, as
Thanks,
something
okay.
gets dragged. And
Okay,
there's
great.
blood and claws, and not a dragon.
Okay.
No, it's not just a little hut with a big dragon.
Well, I mean, you placed the dragon behind the tree when I was keeping watch, didn't you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. The dragon's also very quiet. But that, my dear players and viewers, is where we're gonna end for today.
Ah, god damn it.
I'm just saying, nothing good ever happens to a cabin in the woods.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know
I
what
think
you're talking
Daisy is the dragon.
about. Yeah.
I think so too now.
I think
that
Daisy
is the
story-eyed
It's
man.
1 plus 1.
Yeah, Daisy is the story-eyed man.
Yeah, sure.
She's
Story-eyed
just
goat.
toying with you all along.
Yeah, I just feel we've been
Absolute
fucked
savage.
free. We're being fucked free.
Full rings of power energy, this Daisy.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm not buying what she's selling.
I think she's Sauron.
But hey, everybody survived this far, which is great. I was a
Thank
little close
God.
for some.
Magical.
And this is why you always need to put a goat in your campaign. So you know when you need to save your players from themselves.
It's smart.
DSX goat.
Thank you so much, my dear players, for all the shenanigans
you.
and for enduring all the silliness. And for,
Thank
Same.
you, Jonathan.
and for
I
actually
mean, thank you
taking the
for
damage.
enduring us.
Yeah, I think it's more that sort of
I think,
the big
I
thanks should
think
be
you
there.
deserve the big thanks.
It's a trial. But hey, we
It's
all,
a living.
it's a living. I mean, we all enjoy some pain from time to time, which is why we do this. and come back.
Okay.
Yay, masochist!
And
All right.
Thank you, dear player, for dealing with all of us, and thank you for your likes and your comments, and we absolutely love all of it. It's amazing, and until next time, be kind to each other, be nice, and we love you. Goodbye.
Hey. Bye.